So many of you could change the trajectory of your life if you just got over yourselves. I hear people say stuff all the time, such as, I would kill to have your body. I would kill to have your waistline. No, you won't, because you won't even do what it takes. You won't even get started. Most of you know by now that I'm a private caregiver who works every other week, and my job is really chill. My patient is really chill. So every week, or excuse me, the nights that I work, every other week on the nights that I work, I don't always wear my uniform. Sometimes I just, wear regular clothes. She's really chill. But despite me caring for her, I also care for myself. Do you see how easy it is to bring my snacks to work? I brought one of my favorite things to snack on, my Fage yogurt, pack my pineapples, and I'm going to put a little bit of honey on it. I got my scale. I'm going to put it in my food tracking app. And I know so many of you would just be like, oh, I'm going to work. I'm just going to eyeball it, put my little yogurt in a bowl. Pineapples is fruit, It's not, basically just trying to guesstimate or eyeball your portions. And now, while I'm not saying I've never done that or that I never do that, I just don't make it habit forming because it can become a slippery slope. Hence, why a lot of people lose weight, get decent results, and then before you know it, they start slowly gaining weight. Before you know it, all the weight they lost comes back, plus a few courtesy pounds. I have been doing this for years, and it is downright enjoyable. Number one, I did it long enough to get results, which it took a lot of discipline to get here. But because I stayed consistent and now I have the results, it's a lot more easy to be motivated to do it. But I can't lie, I'm not always motivated, but at the same time, you have to understand that this is my normal now. The way some people look at my eating habits, like, oh my God, I could never do that. I would lose my mind. It's too much work. It is. I feel the same way when I think about not doing it like this. I don't know if it's fair to say I get like anxiety, but I just know I wouldn't be happy not properly tracking my food. Like I say, while I'm not perfect, and yes, I enjoy, meals. I ate a pizza on the road, a Hunt Brothers pizza. Those things are really high calorie. Like, it's like, oh my goodness. The other day on the road with him, I rode with him on the semi. It was I'm off during the day, so I was just bored and rode with my husband, but we stopped and got pizza. It wasn't very long ago. We stopped by a hole-in-the-wall little restaurant in Florida and got barbecue sandwiches. The calories were not listed for those. But I've been doing this long enough now that yes, when it comes down to it, I am not that big of a freak about things. I know how to take an educated guess and still track my calories and come out fine. But what I am saying is that 80 to 90% of the time, I'm going to be on top of my shit. That is, like I say, I would not allow that to become a slippery slope for me, like a lot of you wind up doing with the method of dieting that you choose. And again, I don't consider a calorie deficit a diet because you don't have to really cut out any foods. You just have to track and properly learn how to track and, weigh and measure your foods. But at the end of the day, like I've said in previous videos, consistency is not aesthetic, okay? It's not. This is what consistency looks like. Here I am. I've been doing this shit for years. Nothing's changed, which is why I get to keep my progress. And again, I'm not saying that if I were to eyeball my portions, I feel like I could maintain my weight, probably, possibly, but I'm uncertain. And again, it's not a hindrance to me to do things the way that I do them, so I continue to do it that way. It doesn't affect me negatively, mentally, or physically. I'm delighted. I love it. I absolutely love it. So you may want to consider that when you're looking at someone like me or just me. And you think, well, God, I wonder how did she get those results? I love it. I love it. If you can't find a way to love it, it's going to make it that much harder for you to adopt the long-term mentality mindset. Always remember that, y'all.